How do we do this?
Okay. First question will be in the room, number 188. Please stand up.
Hi, everyone.
Marcin Wrona, TV in Poland. Maciek,
Cześć, Marcin.
zrobiłeś to. Cześć. Wow, you're amazing. You're amazing. You made it. And you did it. So, when we talked, you said that the people you work with are like in your sandbox.
Yeah.
And now it's a global sandbox. Were you thinking you are inviting everyone to your global sandbox?
Of course not. These are the people who are in our sandbox is the people who our children play with their children. These are the people that meet us at the bar. It's a very small thing, and I love that it's small. I've spent most of my energy making my life very, very small, and that's actually the meaningful part of this. Is that's it. The sandbox is tiny. Okej, chciałbym podziękować Polsce, Poznaniu. Poznaniaki, kocham was. Dziękuję, że mnie od czasu do czasu zapraszacie. Dla nas obydwóch jest wyszczyt, że się kochamy i że będziemy się widzieć nie jak długo jak możliwe. Dziękuję, Marcin.
Great. The next question will be 140 in the room. Please stand up and please raise your number.
Hello, gentlemen. Mark Williams from British Cinematographer. Congratulations.
Hey, American cinematographer.
A British cinematographer.
Oh, British
Colleagues.
cinematographer.
It's all very collegial,
Shit.
though, so no
Oh,
worries,
shit.
no worries. I guess my question is about the toolbox in the sandbox. You mentioned 5 years painstaking, and we knew what that might have meant in sort of an analog film, and I don't even know for sure if you did film or digits, but clearly an era of new filmmaking tools didn't necessarily make that timeline shorter for this kind of animation. Can you talk about what you used and what made it still painstaking, and even over the 5 years, whether new tools became available? Just, what was that toolbox like for you?
The toolbox. Well, in some ways, it's a very traditional stop motion film. So stop motion animation is much like live action animation. It just you go one painstaking frame at a time, and it takes 5 years to do a film, and 2 seconds a day is a great day. 2 seconds a day is an amazing day for us. And so, the usual, it's basically all the gels and lamps and everything you would use in a live action film, except we find tiny versions of them. Really, I mean, that's it, and the software for us hasn't changed that much. We're not software, we love to use technology, but we're not crazy about it,
And thanks for reminding us that it took half of my daughter's lifetime. We are embarrassed, make no mistake.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like getting technical in this room is putting everyone to sleep, but no, I think, I don't know, it's just movie making, the grand. I honestly, my head is all over. I can't even imagine. What happened to me is so insane.
You know what it is? Like last time we were here, are we gonna get played off? Okay, so we actually listen to and study the work of actual cinematographers, and we try. Our job is to try to abstract and translate what they do in real movies to our goofy little doll films. And well, I guess we did something right. So it's a joy for you to ask us this question.
But I think in some ways it is a testament to handcrafted, handmade work in a digital age. Let's say that.
Right on.
Next question in the room, number 206. Please stand up.
Where? 206 or 246?
I'm here, sir. Hello.
Oh.
Hi. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well. Hearty congratulations to both of you gentlemen. I'm Preeti Chandan from India West.
Oh,
The
wow.
Girl, hello. The Girl is such a rich film, visually and story-wise. I absolutely loved it. Please tell us, how did the idea of transforming sorrow into something valuable evolve?
Oh, that's such a beautiful question. I want to just let it hang there. Sorrow into something valuable. One of the things we thought was quite beautiful, there's these stories of the bones of saints being priceless. The bone of a saint is priceless. Only it isn't priceless because for much of the medieval times and into the Enlightenment and beyond, you can buy a bone of a saint, and every church had a little bone of a saint. And so there's something quite, we were trying to play with the contradiction in that, which is that even the most precious spiritual things to us ultimately might have a value in the market. And how those things collide, I don't know, in some ways is the theme of the movie.
Great. Final question will be virtual. It's from Arizona's Family. Please look into the camera, and they will ask your question.
Hi, my name is Hunter V. Norris with Arizona's Family, and I loved your film. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. What struck me about it was how unique the characters looked. The stop motion animation was great, but I just loved the detail and the distinct look that you gave the characters, where they felt so weathered and they were detailed but crudely kind of put together in some way, and it gave the movie such a distinct vibe. So what made you guys come up with that kind of visual aesthetic for this?
Yeah, the answer to this is funny to us. The green light, so to speak, for making our film came one day before COVID hit, and we went into lockdown. Instead of getting to work, we were sequestered at home, quarantined, so to speak. We were not allowed to be at the studio because we're a non-essential service, and we couldn't. Even though we've been working together for 30 years, we could not meet at the studio to work together on building the puppets and the sets of the film. So I was at home building the bodies of the puppets. Chris was at home building the heads of the puppets. And we knew that, let's say next Friday, we're going to meet up in the back alley behind my house and see how it's going. And when we did, holding whatever we made as far away as possible as like this, like that. We realized that actually the heads were twice bigger than they needed to be for that body, or that the body was half as small, whatever. We totally shit the bed. We did the wrong thing. But there was no way of going back, and so we decided that we're going to stick with it, and we'll just have to make a film with puppets that have gigantic heads.
And that's your headline. Oscar-winning filmmakers say, "We shit the bed."
Great. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.